In the previous lesson, we saw that we are not covering dispatch function.ts, and we have here two functions. One is add and one get post. So we need to create unit test for these two functions. Let's do it. Before we continue working with get post, let's make sure that get post is tested. And on the way, also add will be checked. Dispatch function.test.ts. Let's copy this. And let's start with a test for add. So let's test add 2 and 3 is success and 5. Okay, so const res is equal to add 2 and 3. Okay, but we are not able to do it like this because we must provide one parameter. So let's do it like this: n1 and n2, n1 and 2 like this. Okay, the result is a promise, so we must await on it and make this function async. And now we can expect res dot result. Let's make it fail to be 6 and let's run it. So cls npm test and provide a directory and dispatch, and this should fail. Let's just change it like this. Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, expected 5 to be 6. Let's change it to 5 because 5 is the correct. Yeah, and let's expect res dot status. Let's make it fail to be failure, and this should fail. Okay, so h f. Let's run it again. Okay, now it is failing. Should be success. And now it is okay. And let's also expect res dot error to be true. This will make it fail. So let's make it fail. HA. Now it should fail because there should be no error, and make it falsy. Now it should be okay. HF. Okay, so we have made a test for add, and now let's make a test for get post. And before that, I just want to make a small change in get posts. I don't want it to return all the posts, I just want the length. It will be easier. So here we will put number, here we will put dot length. Okay, let's go here and make test. So let's test get post success, result is 100, status success, and error falsy. This is also true here. So let's add it here also. Error falsy. Okay, so const res is equal to get posts, but this return, so quick fix, this return promise, so we want to await on it. And because dispatch function you must provide it with one argument, let's provide it with null. It doesn't matter. And now the await will let's mark it as async. And now expect a result should be 100. We will change it to first make it 5. It will fail. It should be 100. So HA. Okay, instead of 100 we got 5. Let's change it to 100. Now it should be okay. Okay, now let's expect also these should be the same, right? So yeah, okay. And now suppose that our get post throw an exception and we want to test it for failure. So what we do? we are testing now for failure. So for failure, status is failure. So no reason to check result, and I'm not sure that error will have a value, so I do not want to test for it. Okay, so but let's see. Okay, so how can I cause get posts with S? We'll make it fail. If you look inside, you see that I'm using fetch. So I can make fetch, I can mock fetch. Okay, so I can do the following: global dot fetch, and I want to replace the implementation, so I will not use spy, I will use fn, so vi dot fn. So we need to import it, and we need simply to reject the promise. So promise dot reject. Let's start with this. Okay, now I want to call get posts, and this will fail because I'm expecting a failure, not a success. So let's mark it with async, and this test should fail because if fetch is rejecting, so I will have an error, I will have an exception, and so I see that I have a bug here. I will fix it soon. But currently this test should fail because if I have exception, it will be failure. So let's see, Control C, let's run it again. Okay, so let's fix this. This should be failure. Okay, and you see that at least for get posts, I'm expecting some error here, but I have a bug. So I'm expecting res dot error to be truthy because we have an error, right? Actually, if I want to reject, I can supply the error, some error, and this error should be here. So to be, I should have the error, this one here, and let's see if it's working. So H A. Okay, let's see what the problem is. So instead of some error, it was given undefined because I have a bug here. And the bug here is that I'm simply not putting the error inside here. And now it should be okay. So Control H A. Okay, and now let's invoke all the tests. Coverage test. Run. And now it should be 100%. Okay.